Hello, I'm JW, and in this video just going to have another look at that wooden fuse box. Now I did another video on this some time ago, and that was prior to it being cleaned and repaired, so here it is now, and you can see it's been substantially improved, so let's go in and have a closer look. Now this is of course the same box as shown in the previous video, but the outside casing has been totally cleaned, and has the inside as well. And I haven't actually gone and scrubbed away any of the actual marks here, because I mean that's just part of its age and what you'd expect on an older thing like this. And so we've got the little catch on that side there. Cleaned up the glass as well, and inside basically cleaned away all of the dirt and mess that was in there. Now I haven't actually replaced any parts here. I've actually used all original items, so we've still got the original screws here, and all the parts inside of course are just as they were. But of course the only difference now is that these are actually decently clean, and of course a lot closer to how they would have been when this thing was first made. Now the ceramic fuses here are very simple devices, and they're so nice shiny brass terminals there with little wing nuts on each side there just to secure the fuse wire. I have actually replaced the fuse wire with new, as the old was pretty disgusting, and one of them was actually broken and blown anyway. However, other than that, it's all completely original, just cleaned up and looking a bit nearer to how it should have done when it was original. The back pieces here obviously got quite a bit of crazing in them, but that's just due to age. Nothing we can do about that. Now the outgoing circuits connect at the end here, and then the incoming supply is obviously here, just commoned across to both of the terminals on each fuse. And this being a double pole fuse device, the other half is essentially identical. So again, we've got the incoming connections here, and then the outgoing circuits on the two terminals here. So though this has only got two on each side, it's not a four-way fuse box, it's only two, because you've got a line and neutral fuse as well. This is exactly the same as the other side, so got a nice shiny terminal there with the little tiny wing nut on the back there to secure it. And these brass terminals are just two curved over pieces with the blade of the holder just pressing between the two. Now, say this is all original, haven't actually put any new parts in. These four holes here would be where it was attached to the wall, of course, so obviously this is not attached to the wall currently. And the wood has just been cleaned up, and then a light coating of wax applied just to make it look a bit more respectable. Original hinges, again they're brass, they're a bit sort of dull looking, but on the other hand that's hardly a major problem. Now I've actually installed some period appropriate wires in here. So I've got the incoming on these two single cotton covered items here, so I've just put the line at this end and the neutral here. And then for the outgoing circuits I've used some rubber covered twin cable. Of course no earth in this, because this would probably be for lighting, and being prior to 1960s it would not have an earth anyway. So again we just have the neutrals outgoing here, and of course the lines at the end there. This wire is actually salvaged from another property, but as you see it's still in decent condition, and of course is appropriate to the period of this device. Now on the back here I just pulled the wires all out of one end, and if this was mounted on the wall, because of the position of the small clip here, then this would generally be the top of the device, but again you could have taken the wires at the bottom, it really makes no difference. And also I've just cut these short because this is a display item only. Of course I'm not going to be connecting this up to the mains or actually using it, but yeah, it's quite a nice item there, and say it didn't really cost any money, and just a hour or so just to clean it up and make it look a bit more respectable. There will be pictures of this on the website at a later date. I haven't actually done those yet, and we're a bit behind with photographs anyway, but for now, thanks for watching.